Todd's in my kitchen. And today we have our first returning guest because this is Anastasia Leger, who is owner of Cajun Seduction. Now you may remember we visited them last when we were on their food truck. Well, today we're in St. Anne at their brick and mortar. Congratulations,
Thank you
by the
very
way.
much.
This is awesome. And we are going to be doing some Cajun cooking because it's Mardi Gras. Tell us what we're going to do today.
Today we are actually going to do some jambalaya. We're going to do some seafood mac and cheese. And just to make the plate look complete, we're going to throw on some crab cakes so Todd can have a nice little meal.
Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. Well, let's get after it, all right?
Okay, so here in my pot, I've already got the jambalaya started. First, you want to start with 1 onion, green pepper. Let that saute a little bit. Then we throw in our sausage. Let that brown a little bit. Then we add in our garlic. We add in our garlic after the sausage so the garlic doesn't burn. Then we let that cook. We throw in our diced tomatoes. You know I love my diced tomatoes. Diced tomatoes, add in some ham and some shrimp. Once the shrimp is done, we're going to go ahead and add in our seasoning. We have dark chili powder, garlic, of course, Lawry's, a little basil, a little black pepper.
And you've already added that.
We've already added all that
Okay.
in. Now, Todd's going to go ahead and add in our water.
Okay.
We have 9 cups of water here.
Okay.
And then we're going to add in 6 cups of rice. That's already been measured out for you. We're going to give that a good, yeah, of course. You know, got to help you out. Going to give that a good stir.
With what, this?
Yes, I'll stir it for you.
You'll stir it for me?
I'll help you out a little
You're
bit.
the professional here.
We want to make sure that rice is in there real good.
How many servings will this make?
This is a family pot.
Okay.
You want to use a pound of sausage, pound of chicken, pound of ham, pound of shrimp. And that'll give you at least 8 servings, depending on your family. If
Well, that
your
sounds good.
servings are a little bit smaller, you can get about 15 servings out of this.
Okay.
So we're going to give that a good stir.
Now, is this one of your best sellers here?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Before we even started Cajun Seduction, this was a real popular dish. And I did it with the whole chicken. So the 8-piece legs, wings, thighs. And we would braise that and then add to that. Oh my goodness. They went crazy over it. Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's smelling so good. So recap again what's all in here.
So we have our onions, bell peppers, and garlic. We have smoked sausage. We have chicken, ham, and we have shrimp.
Oh man, it's
And
delicious.
then, of course, finish it off with the rice.
Okay.
Yes.
And so what's the next step?
So now we're just going to cover it up, wait 20 minutes, and then we'll plate it up.
Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and cover it up? And I'm going to ask you a couple of questions here about this brick and mortar, which is awesome, by the way. Located here in St. Anne. What's your actual address?
Our address is 11188 Old St. Charles Rock Road.
Okay, and how long have you been open?
We have been here at this location since December.
Okay.
Yes.
And how are things going?
Oh, it's going great. Of course, you know, it's wintertime and
Right.
cold in St. Louis. We just got the snowstorm.
Right.
So it's cold, but business has been very steady, to say the least.
And Mardi Gras is right around the
And
corner,
of
right?
course,
That's your favorite
you know,
time of year,
yes,
right?
That's what we represent, right?
And what are your hours of operation?
We are open 11 to 7, Tuesdays, Thursdays through Saturday, and on Sundays we close at 5.
Okay. Okay. Well, for more information, they can check out your...
Yes, www.CajunSeduction.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Cajun Seduction on everything.
All right, Anastasia, the jambalaya is ready, but I see you've got the crab cakes here. Let's talk about what's in those.
So we use lump crab. It's a simple base. We use mayonnaise. We use eggs, a little Worcestershire sauce, however you pronounce it.
Easy to say,
However
hard to
you
spell.
pronounce it. We use Italian-style breadcrumbs, and we use a little zesty lemon and a little Cajun seasoning in it. No salt because we don't want it to be too salty. Then we just scoop it out, put it on the flat top, let it cook and brown on both sides, and it's ready to go.
Okay, so let's plate these up.
Okay, sure.
So 1 scoop of this?
Yes, 1 scoop of the jambalaya. Now add your crab cake.
Okay.
And we kind of want to overlayer them a little bit.
Oh,
so
I get 2. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. And then I'll
Then
put
if
some
you
for
hit me
you.
with a scoop.
You want some too.
Oh, yes, please. Well, thank you so kindly.
There you go.
And then we hit the crab cake over here. Move that out
Looking
of our
good,
way.
looking good.
Then for the final touch, we're going to go ahead and zest it up.
Okay, and what is that?
This is our house-made remoulade sauce.
What's in a remoulade?
No store-bought, Some mayo base, a little parsley for a little color, of course.
Okay.
Some mayo base, use a little mustard, pickled relish, seasonings.
Right.
And then we blend it all up together and voila.
Well, Anastasia, this looks delicious. I'm ready to give it a try.
All right, let's give it a go.
Sure, get a piece of the shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
Mmm. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then what kind of sausage is this?
This is a smoked sausage. So it is pork, and it has ham in it as well for our non-pork eaters.
Oh my gosh. That made me happy. That made me happy. Oh, this is so good.
Try a little bit of that sauce on your jambalaya.
Oh, a little mix over. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to dive in to the seafood macaroni.
You're watching the TV network.
And welcome back to Todd's In My Kitchen, Mardi Gras version. We're here with Cajun Seduction. And Anastasia, what are we going to make now?
Now we're going to make our famous seafood mac and cheese. It's loaded with all the seafood you could want. We got shrimp, we got crawfish, we got crab.
Okay.
So we start off with 2 pounds, so 2 boxes of elbow mac and cheese.
Okay.
Once that comes out, we're going to coat those noodles in ricotta cheese to help keep them nice and creamy and soft. Then we're going to add in our seasoning. We use a little garlic, of course, salt, pepper, and we use a little basil for the green, and of course a little Cajun seasoning. After that, we toss in 5 cheeses. I use a triple cheddar, I use pepper jack, I use a triple pepper cheese, a little smoked Gouda, and Sharp Cheddar.
That sounds like about 10 cheeses when you're adding in the triple cheese. Are you kidding me? Holy cow, okay?
Well, I mean, once you taste it, it's definitely worth all the cheese.
And I will say this, Anastasia, the one thing that I noticed from before and today as well is that you guys do not, you don't skimp on the ingredients. I
Of course not.
Look at all this shrimp and meat that we're going to be putting in here. It's just amazing.
Yes. So we have 1 pound of crab, 1 pound of crawfish, and this is actually 3 pounds of shrimp because the shrimp gives it a little more body, of course.
Okay.
Because they're a little smaller on the size.
Right.
So we have our shrimp that we sauteed previously, and of course we sauteed them in some butter. We used a little zesty lemon seasoning, a little garlic, little onion powder, and pepper, of course.
Can I dump it in?
Yes, go ahead.
Got it all.
All right. Then we're going to add in our crawfish.
Oh, yeah.
And while he's adding the crawfish, I'm going to break down this lump crab. So now that we have all of our seafood added,
seafood in there.
yeah, we're going to add a little cream to help make stirring this up a little bit easier. And get a feel for the texture. Sometimes it might need a little bit more. Sometimes it'll be just right on.
Just right.
Yep. And this is just what I like to
Now,
do.
folks,
to help
I don't know
with
if you
trash.
can see what she did there, but she pulled in the sides and milked it out.
It
getting
helps,
every last little drop of the
and it
heavy
helps with
whipping
your
cream.
trash. It makes it easier to go in the trash. So then we're gonna dig in,
Okay.
and we're just gonna mix it all together.
Oh, I can smell that crab for sure.
And that crawfish, it has a nice little seasoning on it. Want to get it nice and mixed in together.
Wow.
And last but not least, we're gonna add just a little bit
Let me guess, more cheese?
of our cheese sauce. Yes,
Are
sir.
you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
That should be good.
Oh, so you're not adding that whole thing?
Oh, no.
All right. And
Just
can
a
you tell
little
us
bit.
what's in there?
This, the cheese sauce starts with a roux base, so flour and butter. And you want to cook it till it's slightly brown, not dark brown, but has like a nice little color to it. It should smell a little nutty when you're cooking it. And
You know,
then,
I've been accused of being that, a little nutty.
well, we all have at one point or another,
Yeah.
right? And then you're going to add in your milk slowly, whisk it to a nice thick consistency. Then you're going to cut the heat and add in your sharp cheddar. And it'll all do what it's supposed to do because we're going to pop it in the oven so the cheese will melt eventually. So when
you say seafood mac and cheese, there's a ton of seafood and a ton of cheese in there.
Yes, of course. How else is there supposed to be, you know? All right. So that looks nice and good. What do you think?
I think that looks perfect.
Good?
Yeah, I don't think it needs any more heavy whipping cream.
Think it needs some more cheese?
No, I don't.
So now we're going to pan it on up.
Okay.
We're just going to dump some in our pan.
Okay. Can we move this out of the way?
Sure. So we don't.
All right. Now, can I lift it up and you scoop it out?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't hurt yourself. And we're just going to nicely scoop some of that in. All right. Let's see if that's good. We don't want to overfill our pans.
And then will you cook this for how long on what?
We'll pop it in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 and let it get a nice little bubble crust on it, and we'll plate it up and taste it.
So we're not covering it?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Because once you scoop it, the crust goes inside and you can't even see it anyway. So all this cheese in here, you'll get a crust on it, I promise you.
Okay, and is that it?
Yep. Now we're ready to go in the oven.
Let's put it in the oven.
All right.
Okay, Anastasia, can you recap what's all in this?
Okay, so we start with our elbow noodles, ricotta cheese, seasoning of your choice. We use garlic, Cajun, and black pepper and basil. 5 cheeses of your choice. Make sure you stick with lighter cheeses, sharper cheeses. They don't really mix well with the seafood. They're too strong and overpower the dish. Then we have our crab, our crawfish, and our shrimp pre-cooked and seasoned as well. Mix it all together, add in some heavy cream, add in your cheese sauce, which is a roux base, milk, and sharp cheddar. Blend it all together, pop it in a pan, pop it in the oven. You got 30 minutes on 350 and we're good to go. And
then pop it in your mouth.
And then let it cool some, because it is cheese, you know. Please let it cool a little bit, because that cheese is nice and bubbly and ooey gooey when it comes out. Want to let it set just a minute before you dive in.
Now, Anastasia, do you guys find that this time of year for Mardi Gras that, you know, people start coming in and ordering more?
Well, actually, this will be our first Mardi Gras because we didn't start until February 14th, Valentine's Day of last year. So we actually missed Mardi Gras by just a little bit. So this will be our first Mardi Gras. So we're really excited to see the crowds that we bring in, hear you guys' feedback. We know Mardi Gras, you tend to get people, I love New Orleans. I always go down there, and they always want to compare, you know, and see if we're authentic in our flavors. So I can't wait to see who all comes in, gives us our positive reviews, give us that good feedback that we all love to hear. And yeah, we're really excited. We're really excited.
All right, so this just came out of the oven. How long was it in there for?
It was in there for about 20 to 30 minutes, long enough to get a nice little brown crust on the top.
Okay, so seafood mac and cheese. What do we do with it now?
We're gonna scoop it and eat it.
Scoop and eat it. Let's do it.
Sounds
you go
good.
first.
Okay. We're just gonna take a nice.
Now I see the top is a little crusty, so you want to get
a nice little crust.
Yeah. Okay.
And just scoop it in your bowl.
Okay.
Then we're gonna top it off with a little basil. Y'all know I love my basil for a little color.
All right. Hit me with it.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
And fork for you. Cheers.
Cheers. Boom. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm not lying. This is the best macaroni and cheese I've ever had. If people want to come here and check this out, where are they coming to?
We are at 11188 Old St. Charles Rock Road in St. Anne, Missouri. Our phone number is 314-265-0813. You can call in your orders ahead, or you can stop in and see us whenever you like. We're open Thursday through Sunday and Tuesdays for Taco Tuesdays.
And you are Cajun Seduction. And if they want to find out more information online, where would they go?
www.cajunseduction.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the social media, same thing, cajunseduction.com.
And I know watching us and seeing the beads and all the masks and stuff are getting you all excited about Mardi Gras. Well, this is the place you got to come get your food from, right?
That's correct.
Well, thanks for joining us. I'm Todd Thomas. She's Anastasia Leger.
And Todd's in my kitchen.
Bye.